How are we doing today, guys? Welcome back. Today we are looking at some more Fakemon. Today we're looking at the Itanea region, which is created by Pokemachi. Pokemachi has his or her own art style. It comes through very clearly with a lot of this Pokemon that we have here. I took a quick sneak peek at a couple of them. The region has not been finished yet, so we are missing some of the Pokemon, including some of the legendary Pokemon. But we will be doing a couple videos on this region, so we'll see those guys at a later date. We do have a link to Pokemachi's Instagram in the description below if you want to check these guys out for themselves. With all that said, though, let's get right to it. All right, so first up, we have our grass starter, Sea Nut. I kind of like this guy. Okay, so Sea Nut, Seed Nut, right? It's kind of got like a interesting color palette going on here, it seems. Cute little dinosaur guy. I'm getting like kind of Chikorita vibes almost a little bit. Like obviously not exactly, but a little similar, right? All right, we have our Pokedex entry here. Also with the shiny version, I kind of like the color palette swap here. So Seas on his back are loved by Pokemon because they cure every stat problem. Okay, so he's the healer of the team. He's our constant full heal, essentially. Maybe he's got an ability or something like that. That would be interesting. Well, Overgrow is his ability, but I don't know. Maybe a move you can use outside of combat or something. That would be cool. Then we have Spinaris. Okay, so this is our evolution here. Kind of looks like he's got a big tree trunk going on here. Is that what he is? He's just a tree, big trunk, and then some seeds on it. This is like a branch. I don't know. Weird, this one. Continuing with like the dinosaur theme here, though. And our alternate color got very purple. I feel like the original color probably lends itself more to the look and idea of the Pokemon. But unlike its previous form, Spinaris has some thorns that it can use to defend itself. So he's gotten a little tougher. He's grown in the world and learned how he needs to protect himself a little more. So he's matured a little bit. And then we have Bunu. So it looks like we don't have the final stages of the starters yet, which is totally fine. We'll see those next time. But Bunu is absolutely adorable. I'm loving the look of this little guy. He looks a lot like Baniri, I guess, right? Kind of. He's just cuter. I like the color palette on it. It's very, very nice. I like the shiny version too. I'll keep saying it. The slight changes in color palette, nothing like too crazy, always looks the best. You can tell the emotions of a Banute from the flames it emits from its ears. If the flame is pink, Banute is happy. Pinker the flame, the happier the Banute, and the hotter the flames as well. Be careful around a cheerful, happy Banute. So the happier they are, the more dangerous they are. That's funny. Okay, let's see what he evolves into here. Banami, the teenager Pokemon. Okay. So she's grown up a little bit. We've got a dress. She's looking a little stylish. Cute little wink here. Okay. Let's see. I think I like the original color more for this one, but this is nice. This still looks good. When Banami senses danger, its ears get warmer. This Pokemon likes to show off in social situations by enacting fire performances. Yeah, so she's a teenager. She's the center of attention. She enjoys being the center of attention. Good design choices here, though. Swimplet. Okay, this guy's adorable. Continuing with our Water Wings theme, similar to what we had in one of our previous Fakemon regions that we were looking at. But this guy's really cute. I like him. Again, I like the original coloring more, but he's still cute. Swimplet train every day by saving small Pokemon in dangerous water. When it's tired, it sleeps lying its head on one of its floaties as a pillow. So he's always got travel pillows with him. That's a great idea. He comes prepared, this one. And we have Swim Flat. Okay. Got a little emo, a little attitude kind of going on with this one, it seems. The long hair covering his eyes or whatever. He's also upgraded to a full life preserver now instead of just water wings. Design here is a little goofy, but I like him. And alternate colors, fine, nothing too fancy there. Thanks to his fighting skills, okay, so he became a fighting? He's still water, but it probably will become a fighting. Thanks to his fighting skills, Swimflat can even swim through intense oceanic currents. Its fists allow Swimflat to break coral or rocks to save trapped Pokemon. A lot of very helpful Pokemon so far, it seems. Which we need more of in the world, I think. Bustar. I'm gonna go with Bustar. He's a cute little worm guy, though. This is our Caterpie of the region, it seems. And just straight pink for the shiny color, sure. It releases an acid silk from its white antenna to repel enemies. Some Bustar like looking at the moon, but others love to sunbathe. Okay. So we're probably looking at like day and night cycle related with this one, right? I know they've done that in I want to say it was Ruby and Sapphire where the bug was day and night related. I'm not entirely sure though. Might have been Ruby and Sapphire. Paratini, okay, he's cute, tiny bird Pokemon, fitting, all right. I like the shiny color on this one. This one looks really nice. Can learn to reproduce human words. It defends itself from predators by imitating other Pokemon's cries. Okay. So it just makes itself sound like a Mewtwo and everything else just runs away. That's a smart bird right there. Rattata. He's cute. He's bringing us a flower too. He's adorable. I like his big scary eyes on his ears though. Those are cool. So this is our normal mouse. This is our Rattata. Shiny variation, not too different. Rattata loves to pick up flowers. Sometimes it gives them to Pokemon that get scared by its big ears. Yeah, so it's its defense mechanism, right? Hides in the grass and the big ears stick up and it looks big and scary, but it's actually a tiny cute little mouse. I like the idea on that. Headgrass, grass rock. Okay, I like the typing on that. He's cute. There's another Pokemon he's reminding me of, but I can't think of it right now. And he gets angry, apparently. So, Headgrass protects the flower on its head with much jealousy. If a wild Pokemon touches it, it gets very angry. I can see that. So, I'm guessing this is maybe like some kind of combat state. Maybe if he gets like below half health or something like that, he'll change forms. That would be interesting. Okay. Crow Nest, dark flying. So, our Murkrow, I guess. But he's wearing his nest as pants and has them pulled all the way up to his armpits, which I find very entertaining. And then his hands kind of like on his hip. This guy's just very goofy to look at. I love him. And Crow Nest never leaves its nest. I can tell he's wearing them as pants. If it starts to rain, it runs in search of shelter. Yeah, I imagine the nest is probably pretty vulnerable and it seems attached to it, so I would guess that it wants to keep it protected, probably. He's super lucky, though, so I imagine he gets there every time right before the rain starts. And we have Thiefro. So we have a male and a female version. Based on gender, you get different versions of it. This one's just wearing it as a hat or a halo, whatever you want to look at it as. And this guy is like all blinged out. Okay. Female Thiefro can easily steal jewels from distracted people. Male ones usually collect gemstones to build nests and attract females. Okay, so we got like a peacock thing going on, right? He's trying to show off for the female, being like, look at the bling. This is very relatable for a lot of people in modern day society, I'm sure. Ability Magician. I don't even know what that is. Espoon, the sun Pokemon. Okay, so yeah, this looks like a cocoon, right? And it's sun-based, so I think this is our daytime evolution of our previous little worm guy. Alternate color, sure. Espoon's psychic powers grow as the metamorphosis progresses. Surrounding good emotions can speed up the process, even if the Pokemon seems motionless. Okay, so leaning into a psychic type for this, that's totally fine. Always love a good psychic. Psyfly, and here's the result. So Bug's Psychic, I really like the design on this one. This is a much prettier Butterfree. right? And I feel like we had another pretty butterfly in one of the previous generations. I don't remember one. I feel like they took another shot at the butterfly at some point, I'm sure. But no, this is a great design. I love this. And I love the alternate coloring as well. That's actually very nice. They did a very good job with this one. Very good job. Sci-Fly's bright colored wings are its most fascinating feature. It quickly flaps them to hypnotize the enemies, and then it runs away. Okay, so again, leaning into like the psychic thing, right? Hypnotize, and so it obviously learns hypnosis. Butterfree learned hypnosis too, I think. Not sure, because it had a little bit of the psychic leaning. I love this one. This one would absolutely go in my party. And then we have Lamoon. Okay, so this is our night version. All right, just again a cocoon, but this one's in the shape of a moon. Is this supposed to be like eyes and a mouth too? I'm just kind of picking up on that, I think. But looking at it kind of from a different perspective here, and that's interesting. Lamoon can shed bright light up to 100 meters, and when inside of their cocoon can reach 300 degrees Celsius. That is cooking. When more specimens swarm together, the sky lights up as if it was daytime. I'm sure that looks very pretty. And here we go. We have our moth, right, for nighttime. So Bug Cosmic. Cosmic is something new specific to this. I mean, we seem to have a lot of sun and moon stuff going on, so I guess it maybe kind of relates to that, right? I like his tiny little body. This is him here. And then the big old wings. Looks very nice. I mean, this is nice too, but I think I would probably rock the original color. Gallabug's wings are covered with sporific dust. At night, they fly by flapping their wings towards the moon. It is better not to approach them during this dance in order not to fall asleep. So again, leaning into the hypnosis side here. But this one is cosmic, so I'm curious what kind of moves are attached to a cosmic type. I'd be very curious to see that. Flytail, the waiter Pokemon. Okay. I kind of like this guy. I like his bow tie. They're prominently featuring his bow tie here. Flying electric type. Okay. I like the alternate color on this one as well. This is nice. The tuft on Flytail's head is standing. It is a good sign of... If the tuft on Flytail's head is standing, it's a good sign of health. Often brings food to Pokemon who need it. Well, yeah, he's the waiter, right? He delivers the food for you. A lot of, like I said, a lot of helpful Pokemon this generation. And then we have Flinderful, the sous chef Pokemon. Okay, so they're a tag team. She makes the food, he delivers it. I can't really see what this is. It seems to be like an item, so this might be an item like attached to the Pokemon based on what item you have attached. They evolve into different things. Flying Fairy, though. Okay. I like the original color for this one, I think, again. When Flinderful bonds with a trainer, it often searches for the best food to get their attention. It enjoys to gather different types and colors of food. Okay, so yeah, this is the gatherer and cook, and the other guy serves the food. I feel like this one's doing a lot more of the work. I don't know, maybe the waiter needs to step it up a little bit. If all he's doing is walking the food from the kitchen to the people, he needs to bring more to the restaurant. If this is a family business, I feel he's not contributing his part. And we have Fly Kosh. I'm gonna go with Kosh. Flying Fire. So a lot of birds and parrots and stuff like that. And he's got the ladle here, so he's part of the team as well. Chef Pokemon. Okay. So he hangs out in the kitchen with Flinderful. And I like the alternate coloring on this. Parrots, you can go crazy with the colors, I guess, right? So this looks really nice. Flykosh are well known for their friendly nature. Paratini. So the Paratini we saw earlier, I think if it has different items, it'll evolve into one of these three. When Paratini evolve into Flykosh, they sometimes join other Flytail and Flinderful and take care of weaker Pokemon, providing them with food. I imagine them having like their own little kitchen in the top of a tree somewhere, like in the wild. Like no trainers around whatsoever, and they're just serving all the wild Pokemon. That would be very entertaining to see. But I'm sure they make a good team. I still feel like the waiter needs to step up, though. He's probably like the lazy brother of the family, right? Then we have Bunshy, who is absolutely adorable. hiding behind his egg. Then he went and drew some ugly, scary face on that he's hiding behind. Oh no. He's very cute. I like this one. Bunchai always carries a strange egg-shaped rock with him. He draws everything he sees on it. Oh, so he saw some big scary Pokemon and drew it on. That's cute. He does intimidate? I don't feel like he's very intimidating. I guess the rock, like he holds the rock up in front. They think it's a big scary monster, so they get intimidated. If that's the thought process, then that's good. But he's too cute to be intimidating. And then we have Perfumina. Big evil ears Pokemon. Wow. Okay. So yeah, we got the big ears from our previous like little Rattata guy, but he's gotten a little fashion oriented here. It seems feels like looks like he's walking down the runway on some like big fashion show here. Let's see what happened to him. Okay, I like the alternate coloring on this one. Perfumina covers itself in leaves and flowers to avoid scaring other Pokemon. Despite the look, it releases a charming smell. Why despite the look? I mean, he's got flowers and everything all over him. He looks like he smells nice. I wouldn't think he smells bad when you first look at him. He looks very friendly. Alright, we have Foxid, a normal Pokemon. Cute little guy, bell on his neck. Kind of reminds me of Snicket a little bit, just I guess because he's a little fox, but whoa, went very pink on the shiny coloring here, but I guess that's fine. I prefer the more, yeah, this is more standard fox looking, I think, right? When Foxit is threatened by other Pokemon, it acts injured to trick the enemy and it escapes as soon as it can. So yeah, just leaning into Fox being tricksy little guys, right? I like his cute little footprint, actually. That's adorable. And Kitsunoro, okay. Got a big old bow now on his belt and this long, twisty tail, which looks like it could potentially be threatening for a wrap or a bind or something. Normal ghost, interesting, okay. I like the shiny color here. Shiny color's nice. Kitsunoro is a very mysterious Pokemon. If a wild Pokemon would threaten its trainer, it can hold so much grudge that it would even try to take the Pokemon's soul away. You're going a little hard. We don't typically do that, Kitsunoro. Normally we go for the feint, and that's it. Those are the rules of Pokemon. We got to keep it rated E for everyone, okay? There's no stealing souls or anything like that. They feint and you leave them alone. That's the rules. Okay, so we have Vedrop. I guess Venom. Vedrop. Sure, one of those. Little snake Pokemon, poison. So he's got his big old nostrils and he's kind of got a booger hanging out. He's cute though, I like him. I would definitely prefer him over Ekans. Vedrop, okay, he went blue for the other color here. He's got no footprint. Shouldn't it be like a slither pattern or something? Vedrop attacks only if bothered while it is resting in the high grass. A single drop of its poison can corrode even the strongest iron. That sounds dangerous. I would not want him to sneeze on me by accident. And this spray, yeah, now he just aggressively fires it out of his nose apparently. Poison Dragon, though, is interesting. I like his Digi-Camo here as well. Like his square digital pattern here looks very cool. I like this one. I would rock this one. I like the shiny as well. This is one where I'd probably go for the shiny. Spray is quite a solitary Pokemon. Even when it meets one of its kind, it gets ready to attack by spraying a deadly poison from its nostrils. Well, yeah, no, we can see he's kind of got some guns there in the nose, apparently. I wonder what kind of pressure he gets behind that. It looks like he's firing it pretty damn hard. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for our first video. Like I said, we will be coming back with a part 2 to show off some of the Pokemon that we were missing. Hopefully, we're going to get that to you as soon as possible. But in the meantime, thank you for watching, and have a great one.